Hello, I'm John.
And I'm Kadee. And welcome to Pizza with Plants.
And
Cocktails.
On
Friday.
There we go. What are we making tonight?
One of my favorite classic cocktails.
And it's a great fall. Would you say like a fall and winter?
Yes, it's very fall. With cognac and rye, it's very fall. Oh, I'm sorry.
Time out. You got to tell them what it is.
It's a Sazerac. No, I'm excited. I love this one.
Yes. Yeah.
This became my favorite because we were sitting at the Still, which is a whiskey lounge here in Bend that we love. And I have the gene, I love black licorice. I know not everybody does. I do think it's a gene. I don't know if that's medically been proven though. But anyway, I love black licorice and we're sitting at the bar chatting away, blah, 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 blah. And I smell anise or go by it. I'm like, what is that?
Yeah.
And so then John made me one, and next to a dirty martini, it has been my favorite cocktail ever since.
Yes. So pretty simple drink, very classic, created originally in New Orleans, but it is rye whiskey. Tonight we're using a Rittenhouse rye, which you should have a bottle of in your house if you're going to mix with a rye. For our cognac, we're using a Pierre Ferand. This is a phenomenal mixing cognac. So it's not the fancy cognacs that you see on TV that people are sipping and all that kind of stuff. This is specifically, I don't sip cognac.
You missed the gesture.
Oh, yeah.
Like, don't you?
Yeah, you kind of swirl it. You do. So, but great mixing cognac.
Oh, did I not open those?
I did. I opened it because you didn't. So then we've got two different types of bitters. We have our Angostura and then we have our Peychauds, which also brings in some of that anise and licorice. And then the glass is rinsed with an absinthe spray that we put into an atomizer. So fun drink. We'll get started. I'm going to do a couple dashes.
That was
but Japanese bitters bottles
and you're making
are
two.
slower.
Remember,
And I'm making two.
Don't short.
So for lots of Peychauds, this is a brand new bottle, so I'm actually putting more in because when it's a new bottle, it doesn't come out as much. So I know that sounds weird.
It looks like plenty came out.
Yeah, so lots of Peychauds. Then we're going to do 1.5 ounces each of the rye. And then we have an ounce, ounce total of our Pierre Ferand cognac. And then we're going to do a bar spoon of a simple syrup. We're using a Demerara sugar simple syrup. So I'm just going to, there's one.
One for me.
And two. And while I mix this up, my beautiful co-host is going to atomize.
Oh, I get to do something.
Yeah.
Finally. Normally I just drink.
Spray the absinthe all over the glass. You could also, a lot of people will put the absinthe in there.
Is it stuck? It might be like, we haven't made one. Who's a rookie now?
Wow. And we're not editing this out.
No, we'll do a swirl.
So put it in there and then just give yourself a little bit of a swirl. So it's quite apropos that's what I was saying. So ordinarily you would, if you're not using an atomizer, you would just kind of swirl it around on the glass and the sides just to get everything coated because you want that, the smell from the anise that the absinthe is going to give you.
I'll do it this way, that way I can be aggressive with the swirl. This atomizer works a lot better, but clearly we're new into fall and haven't made one of these in a while.
We haven't. Probably should have checked that to begin with, but
rinse.
you know. Okay, so that is good. This drink is there's no ice, there's no cube, nothing. So it's just served in an old-fashioned, a rocks glass. And then you finish it.
No, it needs a bigger soak. Never mind.
Finish it with a lemon peel. So we're gonna get this out of the way.
You're scooting over. You're like,
I know,
creeping into my space.
I know. So
let's come over here.
You realize that I'm gonna scoot back over there.
You probably will, because you're like.
We've got a spritz there and a spritz there, and here we go. Cheers.
Probably better with the massive swirl.
The anise is like super forward.
See, I'm getting the lemon.
Well, that's because I just spritzed it, but I can smell both.
Mm. It's good. I didn't do as good of a job on the swirl.
The atomizer really does a better job because it literally coats the glass and sticks to it. But this is it's a great drink if you like. It's fairly it's a strong drink, so you're not going to have a ton of these. So
usually one is good.
Yeah. But it's just a great classic cocktail. Not everybody's aware of it. Not everybody drinks cognac anymore, so
we don't. Except for I do. This is like the
or a sidecar. If we're going to make a sidecar, we would use that.
We should do one of those. And a Tawaka one.
These
are like this is how we roll. Okay. Anyway,
yes, we will.
On with the show.
We will get all of that. So that was good. I like it. I think I'm going to take another sip before we say goodbye.
All right. Be kind.
Good. Eat pizza
with plants
and
a Sazerac
on Fridays. See ya.
Bye.